Hi there, welcome back. How are you today? So we are super excited to announce that we will be running the forgiveness course for 12 weeks starting the 4th of July, Friday the 4th of July. Now, for those of you who are in America, I realize 4th of July is a big day for you, but in America it'll be the 3rd of July. We'll be running the beautiful 12-week course, forgiveness course, as of Friday, the 4th of July. And then every Friday after that, we will be catching up live. Now, I have been divinely guided to give this course to you on a pay-as-you-can basis. Because for some reason, over the weekend, I was thinking, I don't want money to be the issue as to why people aren't doing this course. And the other thing too is I know that we've done this course online, that anyone can do it at any time, at your own pace, by yourself. But for many people, that takes a lot of discipline and we get too busy. So it's easier if you know that once a week on Fridays, we're going to be catching up. If you know that for that week, I'll be allocating the videos that, we want you to watch for that week, the videos that we want you to process. And there's a beautiful handbook and a beautiful workbook that comes with it. So each week we'll be telling you how much to do of each, if you can. Now, the live events on Fridays for the forgiveness course will be run through Zoom. So what we'll need you to do is to register. There'll be a link below to sign up for this course if this is of interest to you. Once you register, as we get closer to the date, we will send you the Zoom link and the passcode that you'll need to get in. Now, let me state clearly that you pay as you can. So once you register, we will send you a donate button in an email, and you just give when you can, however much you can. So if it's weekly after you get paid, or fortnightly, with my work that I do with the elderly, I get paid fortnightly. So perhaps you want to wait till your pay comes in and then put in $5 or $10 or whatever, is comfortable for you. But I know for me that once I got through forgiveness, there was a huge, huge shift in my life. And the beautiful information that's been coming through for me in the last few days is that unforgiveness is something that we learn. We learn this in our childhood. We observe this from the grown-ups around us. Holding grudges, having resentment, not being able to forgive others. This is something that we learn as children. And if it's something that we learn and it's not natural in us, it's something we can unlearn. Now, for me, unforgiveness felt like a prison. For such a huge part of my adult life, I couldn't forgive my mom, I couldn't forgive my parents, for so many things, some stemming back all the way to my childhood, others, like when they interfered and I broke up with my first partner. There were so many things that I was holding grudges for. And when you are in this state, there is no room for anything else because your energy's caught up in this. It's like a prison that we create for ourselves to stay in this human experience. But if you are here listening to all these videos week after week, there's a yearning in your heart, just as there was in mine, that there is more than just this. There's more than just being resentful with this person and that person. There's more than just being right and them being wrong. There's more to life. There is so much more on the other side of it. I know. So I know because I'm there. You know, once you start talking to your spirit guides, it's a whole new game. The game has changed. So, my beautiful beings, is it time for you? Is it time to let go of all of that? To let go of those grudges, to let go of that resentment that is festering in your heart? Is it time to forgive? Forgive others, forgive yourself, and move on to the next chapter of your life. If this is a huge yes for you, I'm being asked to serve you in this way, to be there for you every Friday for 12 weeks. The forgiveness course, you will have access to the forgiveness course. You will need that. And each week we will watch the same videos together, and I will watch them again. Because as you elevate your frequency or vibration, you tend to see things very differently. New things come up, even when you're looking at the same events. You know, new information comes up because you're now in a different space. So when we start this beautiful 12-week course together, I will start it with you. Inside the beautiful forgiveness course, there is a discussion area. So feel free to discuss what is coming up for you. Share. Now, if you find, because when we share, we serve others. You know, this may be something that's trapped in someone else. And in reading it, it brings it up for them that, yes, this is what's happening for me. This is what happened to me when I listened to this beautiful story of a lady that was saying that she had this beautiful voice. She has this beautiful voice. You know, when she sings, it's like an angel singing. And when she was little, she was asked to sing so much because her voice was so beautiful, until one day she realized, through an event with her sister, that it hurt her sister. Her success was painful to her sister that didn't have the same gift. And in hearing that story, it brought up so much for me in my childhood, that I was so successful at school, and that was hurting my sister because my mum was always comparing her. And so when we see that our success it hurts others, we dim our light. Anyway, that was one thing that came up just from hearing someone else's story. And I hadn't realized that before, that this is why I was dimming my light for so long. Not allowing myself to shine, to express, to succeed. So the beautiful discussion area, if you're feeling that you can share, please share. Because it will assist others, including me. When I read, information comes up for me. New ways of seeing things, new ways that I can serve. Always. That's what I love, receiving comments on this channel. So know in your heart that when you sign up, when you register for this beautiful course, it's up to you. If you want to pay $1 a week, $1 a month for the 3 months that we'll be together, that's up to you. There is no judgment. I've been asked to open this up because in being there once a week, in having the live stream, in making you accountable to be there, to show up for yourself, it will assist some of you to take that step. Sometimes we just don't want to do it on our own. It's much easier when you have others. You feel supported. That's what we're there for. Now, if you feel it's too personal and you don't want to share it in the discussion area of the forgiveness course or in any of the videos, every single video has a comment section. You can always make a comment there of what's coming up. Others can see, others can share what's coming up for them as well as they're going through. So it's not just the discussion area. Every single video, every single area has a comment section that you can share. But if it's too deep and it's too personal for you, just send an email. Any questions you can ask in the discussion area, or you can ask in an email, and they will be answered every Friday when we have the live stream towards the end. First, we'll discuss the videos and what we were meant to go through for that week, what was coming up for everyone. We'll go through the handbook, we'll go through the workbook, and then towards the end, the last half hour, we'll be answering questions. There may be questions that come up on that spot in that moment that we're going through things. Something might come up for someone. Or perhaps some of you just want to share in that moment. Something's come up, a release perhaps, and you just want to share it. Now, I know for many of you that the time difference is not a good friend for you. We'll be doing the live streams on Fridays via Zoom. I want to do it via Zoom so that we can see each other. There's a difference. It feels like a conversation when we're all together in the room and we can see each other. So it will be live via Zoom. It'll be every Friday at 12:30 p.m., which is the time we used to do for the live stream. So some of you are already used to doing that. Now, what happens? Every Friday, we will be recording these beautiful events. So once you register, you will always receive a replay of it the following day. Because you may want it, something was just about to come up as you're listening. This has happened to me so many times doing courses with other people. And something's about to come up, but you're not quite there yet. And sometimes you catch the replay, and it's just there in the replay that the penny drops. And it's like, now I get it. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 goes of listening to a replay. I've had to do that. When I know there's something here for me, I have to listen to it again. And I make notes, and then I listen to it. And when it's the right time, it clicks. So know that once you register, you have access to the beautiful replays as well. And they will be posted up on the forgiveness course as well. So if you don't catch it in your beautiful emails, if the emails get lost for whatever reason and you don't find it there, know that it will be uploaded to the forgiveness course. You will see at the end it will have live streams, and all 12 will be posted up on that. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions at all. Only you can know in your heart if this is for you. While our energy is caught up in unforgiveness, in resentment, it's not free to be with our spirit guides and with all the beautiful magic that is available to us in this world, in this reality. There is so much waiting for you on the other side once you free your energy from this. So, my beautiful beings, as we said before, you donate when you can, how much you can. There is no judgment. It's up to you. So like I said, if your payday's every fortnight like mine and you want to put in $10, then $10. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. What matters is your presence. I know that I'm here to serve you, and this is what I'm being guided to bring forward. So give what you can when you can. But be there. Do this for yourself. Now, I know some of you have done the beta testing. You've been through the videos, but you did them on your own. It's different when there's a group of us. And there's others going through the same videos. And there's things coming up for them. And as they share and as they comment and as we do the lives on Fridays, and we get to be together in that energy, so much will come up to assist you on your journey. So, my beautiful beings, know in your heart that you are here for a reason. You are meant to be here. once we release the lower vibrations of resentment, of unforgiveness, of all these things that are coming up, and we can see where you're at as the course progresses over the weeks. By the end of those 12 weeks, we can look at where it is that you are. Do we need to go further? Do we need to look at anger together? Do we need to look at pain together? Where are you sitting after the beautiful forgiveness course? And my prayer is that by the time we get to the end of the 3 months, that we'll be in a space that we can start to step into the self-love course. That's the next level. And after self-love is the A.W.A.K.E.N course, where we can start looking at aligning with our beautiful higher self and taking the steps towards living that life. But for me, my journey began with forgiveness. It was the most important step in my life. Letting go of the resentment, letting go of all those grudges, of those that did me wrong, of those that hurt me so deeply that I couldn't forgive. Once I began that journey, and that's what Your Past is a Gift is really all about. Forgiveness. So, my beautiful beings, I think that's the book that's included in the forgiveness course. So if you haven't read it yet, that ebook is included in the beautiful forgiveness course as a bonus that you can read at any time. Now, the other thing I'm guided to bring forward is that you will only have access to the beautiful forgiveness course throughout the 12 weeks. Because like we said, it is a standalone course. If after that you feel you want more time with it, we'll look at how we can make that happen for you. The reason I've been asked to bring it through this way is because if we know that we have, say, lifetime access to it, which you do if you buy the course, you know, it's already there, it's got its own page. You can buy it at any time and do it at any time. But if you know that these 3 months is all you have, and you don't have lifetime access to it, then you will focus your energy on getting it done in those 3 months. That is the reason for it. After that, it's up to you. If you want to purchase it and keep it as lifetime access, you know, you want to have lifetime access to it, that's fine. That's up to you. But while we are doing the 12 weeks together, you only have access to that forgiveness course for those 12 weeks. All right, my beautiful beings. Everything is set out for a reason. The first one is just spend what you can, pay what you can. We don't want money to be the issue of why you are not doing this beautiful course. You know, as I was thinking, my husband and my daughter are away at camp at the moment. And as I was saying goodbye to my daughter, I don't know why every time they go away, I have a feeling they're not coming back. And I think it's an echo from past lifetimes of where we've been separated and I've never seen them again. But yesterday, you know, as they're away and I'm thinking, what if that was the last time I see them? You start to think of your life and you start to look around you and nothing matters. Nothing matters. The beings in our lives are what give it meaning, what give it value. Your partners, your children, your parents. Everything else comes and goes. It doesn't matter. So that's why I've been guided to do the pay as you can. It doesn't matter. Those of you who receive the free weekly newsletter, you already have all this information. It's going out tomorrow morning. But for those of you who aren't signed up to the free weekly newsletter, you will see it here in this video first. Now, know that whatever you register for on the website or you sign up for, You need to sign up specifically for the weekly newsletter. Otherwise, you're not signed up for it. We do not sign you up to the emails unless you specifically ask for that. And even then, when you sign up, you have to confirm that you definitely want to be on there. Each week we receive beautiful guidance from Spirit that we share. So, as we said before, that's free, and it's another service that we provide. The confirmation that comes through always has the word Katra in it, and that's because that's where we host everything. Our courses, we needed to go through someone to host our courses, a platform that holds all of our beautiful courses, and Katra was my favorite. So don't be afraid if you see Katra in the name of it before you see Hollie Belle. It's just who we've gone through with our emails, with our courses, with our website. Everything is on there now. Our registrations. So, my beautiful beings, you need to register. Unless you've registered, you will not be able to sign in to the forgiveness course or to the Zoom events that are running on Fridays. Once you register, you receive all those details. But we can't just put you in just because you're on our weekly newsletter, or you need to choose it for yourself. There's a link below where you can register today. There's links in the weekly newsletter as well that you can register. You only need to do it once and you will receive an email to confirm. And you can cancel that as well. You have that option. It's always open. All right, my beautiful beings. So once you register, you'll receive a confirmation to say, yes, you are registered. And as we get closer to the 4th of July, you'll receive emails with the Zoom links that you'll need to use to get in. You'll also receive emails with your login details to the beautiful forgiveness course and an email with the donate PayPal button for you to pay whatever it is you want to pay. All right, my beautiful beings, for the course. Like I said, you can pay weekly, fortnightly, monthly, whatever. It doesn't matter. Know that whatever you give is assisting us in continuing to do our work. And if it's serving you, then we are blessed. All right, my beautiful beings, we love you dearly. And we can't wait to see you there. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. Bye for now.